Makes sense. And Abigail, welcome back. 65 to 66 degrees out there, depending on where you are. It's going to be a beautiful day today. 88 for your high, pretty much like it was yesterday. Pretty much the same way for a full week, with 30% chance of those showers throughout the day. Every day for the next 7 days, I guess you can say. So welcome to summertime. In fact, today, first day of summer. Enjoy. It is 21st. Longest day.
Summer's going to seem like that for you.
Yeah.
Stan McDonald here, McDonald and Associates. As y'all know, we've been talking about this for months now. If you're underwater in your home, and 20% of American homes are underwater, do not file full bankruptcy and do not go into foreclosure. You don't have to.
Shouldn't.
No, you really don't. The lenders these days, because there's a lot of people underwater and a lot of people behind in their payments, simply do not want to foreclose. They don't. And we've been to conferences, we've received their trainings, we've sat under their discussions about this, and they really want homeowners in this condition to be proactive and to come to them and talk to them about what's known as a short sale. And that's what we specialize in. That's what we help people with.
But a lot of realtors don't want to deal with the short sale because it's complicated.
It's complicated. It's laborious. It's tedious. And realtors oftentimes, a lot of our business comes from realtors who simply say, please, you people at McDonald and Associates who do this every day, all the time, will you please assist us in negotiating this short sale?
I've got to say about Stan, the other night I got a call from a good client of mine and a friend of mine saying, I need that guy's number. He said, my friend is basically, I don't know what's going to happen to him. He's a nervous wreck. His home literally is going to be, I think it's Limestone County, is going to be foreclosed on tomorrow, which was 2 or 3 days ago. Tomorrow on the courthouse steps. Mm-hmm. You text Stan.
Mm-hmm. Call him ASAP. You guys did, and saved it.
And how'd that work? How on such short notice were you able to save a homeowner from going into bankruptcy or foreclosure?
Right.
So
I got a text from Gloria about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. One of my partners, one of our founding partners, is a pastor, and we think that comes in handy because at people's time like this in their lives, they need that. And so Stuart is his name.
No.
He called this homeowner that night and got him on the phone, found out the situation. We didn't realize that foreclosure was the next day. And Stuart texted me and said, this one could be tough, but we have another attorney that works with us named Russ. And by 10 o'clock in the morning, I was getting a text that we've stopped the foreclosure, and we're going to be helping with a short sale.
That gives me chills. That's awesome.
Well, the way we do it, technically speaking on that, if you notify the mortgage company of a homeowner's intent to modify their loan, then that triggers legally a stay of execution on the foreclosure. And so we were able to do that and get the word to them in time. And it gives us 120 days now for them to sell the house.
Really?
He doesn't have to pay his monthly payment for 120 days.
That's what you were able to do with him on such...
It's significant relief.
I mean, a huge relief.
He doesn't have to make a payment for 120. He can stay in his house.
He can stay in his house.
Just keep it up.
Not make a payment. Because if he abandons that house, Jamie, think about it. I mean, these lenders are, they're business folks. If he abandons his house, how easy is he going to sell then?
Yeah.
If he stays in there for 120 days, even if he doesn't make a payment, and just keeps it up, doesn't get the house in trouble by not cutting the grass or things like that, then the lender will cooperate with that. And he's also going to, in all likelihood, get total mortgage debt forgiveness upon when a sale does happen. We're going to negotiate a good sales price for him, one that'll move the property where he can get out. And it's not going to hurt his credit as bad as a foreclosure. And another thing is, at almost all closings now, we will negotiate for him transitional fees. In other words, when he moves out, he'll make anywhere between $2,500 and $10,000 in a house that he's underwater, negative equity right now. Jamie, I'm telling you, well, this is the front end of something that a lot of people need to be doing this. And you say, well, how can the lenders give up on this? Believe me, the lenders don't do it if it's not in their interest. They don't want to foreclose, Jamie.
Let's go back and summarize this. And now I know why you've got, the other day when you said, well, we've got a preacher, and we've met him, when we had that meeting with you guys on our staff, because people need counseling from time on this.
Right.
Well, this right here is a prime example. They called us and got a friend that's going out of his mind, don't know what he's going to do to himself.
Right.
Can McDonald Associates help us? Gloria contacts you, you contact them. And now literally it was going to be auctioned off the next day on the Limestone County Courthouse steps.
Now, I don't recommend waiting that long.
But y'all were able to get him, you telling me he can stay in his house for 4 months.
Right.
No payment.
Correct.
And then Not going to damage his credit on
Well,
bankruptcy.
it'll be
Well.
not near as bad as foreclosure.
Right, not a foreclosure or bankruptcy. And he's going to get money to move?
Correct.
He wasn't
Correct.
lying when he told you that.
Well, no, I just want to go back and go make sure I understood all this correct.
That's correct. That's correct. It helps him a lot. Now, he needs to continue in the process and be proactive with us and, do all the things that you're supposed to do, which is basically fill out forms. We'll hold his hand in doing that. And he's going to transition somewhere else in a place where he can afford, or who knows, he may get his feet on the ground again. It's conceivable, and I don't know his life circumstance, but it's conceivable that we might negotiate something called a forbearance where for another 6 months he doesn't have to pay, but then he takes up payments again and stays in the house. A lot of people come to us want to stay in their house if they can.
If that don't hurt your credit, how about coming down to my house and working there where I can live in mine for about 6 months to a year without making a payment?
Doesn't work that way.
And let me say this.
You'd be the most popular man in town.
Let me say this. It sounds like, you talk about telling people they don't have to pay to live in their house and all that. That sounds like some kind of freebie out there.
Obama treatment, yeah.
Yeah, but let me tell you, we think it's very important on our parts that we create a win, as we negotiate, we create a win-win situation for both homeowner and lender. We tell the homeowners we're going to respect this lender, and you got to understand, the homeowner signed a note to pay this money. We don't go into it just trying to make the lender the loser and the homeowner the winner. It is we consider ourselves mediators, negotiators, finding that happy win-win medium. And like I said, foreclosure is such an unpleasant situation for lenders these days. They really are willing to work with homeowners who are proactive, telling them the truth, and dealing with their lender in good faith.
Man, McDonald and Associates,
great
local
story.
folks helping people one person at a time, because you know somebody, whether in your church, your neighbors, whatever, who's got a house underwater. Stan's the man, 325-1143. Congratulations, Stan. We'll see you.
Thank you. See y'all tomorrow night.
Yeah, see you tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow.
All right, we got to take a break. If y'all know somebody needs a roof, I got the people in here that'll get on
There
top
you
of it in a
go.
heartbeat. Won't you, Mark? We'll be right back in just a moment. Y'all hang on.